Hello students, very good morning. Welcome to Narayana Live Classes. Today for class 9 students, we are going to discuss assignment number 56 on trigonometry. Okay, now let us start with the first question. The first question is sin 20 degrees cos 40 degrees plus cos 20 degrees sin 40 degrees is equal to. Of course, if you observe the angles over here, it is 20 degrees, 40 degrees, again 20 degrees and 40 degrees. We exactly don't know what sin 20 degrees is. We were knowing sin 0 degrees, 15 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees, 45 degrees, 90 degrees. But 20, 40, these all are not commonly known angles. So what to do? Instead of finding what is sin 20 degrees, we can make use one formula here so that to get the resultant answer very easily. What is the formula we are going to use? We have sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B as sin of A plus B. If you take A is equal to 20 degrees, B is equal to 40 degrees. A is 20 degrees, B is 40 degrees. What do you have? Sin 20 degrees cos 40 degrees plus cos 20 degrees sin 40 degrees is given by sin of 20 degrees plus 40 degrees. That is otherwise sin 60 degrees. Sin 60 degrees is nothing but root 3 by 2. Okay. So the value for this question is root 3 by 2 is nothing but third option. Okay. Now let us see the next question. Sigma sin of A minus B by cos A cos B. How to solve it? First let us take the given, that is sigma sin of A minus B by cos A cos B. First let us try to simplify this. What is sin A minus B for us? Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. That is the expansion of sin of A minus B. Denominator cos A cos B. That is otherwise sigma. See, we can split the function. How can you split it now? Sin A cos B by cos A cos B minus cos A sin B by cos A cos B. Okay? If you split, what is the next step? We can cancel cos B here and I can cancel cos A here. So that is otherwise sigma sin A by cos A is tan A plus minus sin B by cos B is tan. Sigma tan A minus tan B. What is sigma tan A minus tan B mean by? It means we have to write tan A minus tan B plus, it is a cyclic function, right? As it is a cyclic expression, tan A minus tan B. As it is sigma notation, we have to write plus sign between the terms. Next, what is the next term? Tan B. A changes to B and B changes to C. Plus, what is the next thing? Tan B changes to C and C changes to A. If you observe, the next change is tan A minus tan B, that is already existing. So as it is a cyclic expression, only once you will take each term. If you simplify this, minus tan A plus tan A, minus tan B plus tan B, minus tan B plus tan C cancels, and finally the result is nothing but 0 for us. So sigma sin of A minus B by cos A cos B value is nothing but 0. That is nothing but first option. Okay. Next, the value of sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B by cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. If you observe here, sin of A plus B, let us try to simplify this. First let me write what is given. Sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B by cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. Okay, what is sin of A plus B? Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B plus, what is sin of A minus B expansion? Sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. Okay, upon, similarly cos A plus B expansion is given as cos A cos B minus sin A sin B plus cos of A minus B. What is cos of A minus B? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Next, see, if you look at that, it is minus cos A sin B plus cos A sin B. They will cancel. Here minus sin A sin B plus sin A sin B cancels. What is remaining now? Sin A cos B, sin A cos B. So 2 times of sin A cos B. In the denominator, what is remaining? 2 times of cos A cos B. If you look at this, 2 cos B cancels, and the result is nothing but sin A by cos A, that is given as tan A. So the given expression is equivalent to tan A. Tan A is nothing but first option. Yes. Okay. Now let us see the next question. Cos alpha into sin of beta minus gamma plus cos beta into sin of gamma minus alpha plus cos gamma into sin of alpha minus beta. What is the value for that? First, here we have to use sin beta minus gamma expansion value, sin gamma minus alpha, sin alpha minus beta. Using those expansions, we can solve this question. Let us write it. Cos alpha into sin beta minus gamma, that is given by sin beta cos gamma minus cos beta sin gamma. Okay, plus cos beta times of sin gamma minus alpha, that is sin gamma cos alpha minus cos gamma sin alpha. Okay, plus cos gamma times of sin alpha cos beta minus cos alpha sin beta. So here what we are using? We are using the expansions of sin beta minus gamma, sin gamma minus alpha, sin alpha minus beta. Now let us open the brackets. Cos alpha, so what do you have? Cos alpha sin beta cos gamma minus cos alpha cos beta sin gamma plus cos beta sin gamma cos alpha minus cos beta cos gamma sin alpha. Next, plus cos gamma sin alpha cos beta minus cos gamma cos alpha sin beta. Okay, so we have expanded, like we opened up the brackets, cos alpha times of this minus cos alpha times of this, such how we got this expansion. Now if you look at this, cos alpha sin beta cos gamma, it is plus cos alpha cos gamma sin beta. See, these two are equal in value, opposite inside, they cancel one another. Similarly, cos alpha cos beta sin gamma, cos alpha cos beta sin gamma, these two are cancelled. Next, cos beta cos gamma sin alpha, cos gamma cos beta sin alpha. One is plus, another is minus. So all will cancel here. One cancels with the other. So the resultant answer is nothing but 0 for us. So here the answer is first option, that is 0. Okay. Now let us see the next question. If A comma B are acute angles, means both are between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Okay. In that case, sin A is given as 4 by 5, tan B is given as 5 by 12. Then what is the value of cos of A plus B? Fine. First let us try to take sin A is given for us. Sin A is 4 by 5. If you take the right triangle, if it is A, here we have right angle, this is BC. Sin A, this is opposite to hypotenuse, 4, 5. Its corresponding value will be how much? It is 3 times. How can you take that? By using Pythagoras theorem. So here we can say sin A is 4 by 5, therefore BC by AC is equal to 4 by 5. Okay? It implies BC is equal to some 4K, AC is equal to 5K. Okay? As AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. How can you say that? As it is a right triangle, we can make use of Pythagoras theorem. In that same situation, if at all you substitute the values, AB will get as 3K. AB is some 3K. So we can write it as its ratio is, its value is 3K, so you can take this value as 3. Now, what do you need? Cos of A plus B. Already you have sin A. So here, if you know cos A, that is enough for you. Cos A is how much? Adjacent to hypotenuse. This is ratio to adjacent side and hypotenuse. So that is 3 upon 5. So cos A I got. What is the next thing I want? I want to know tan B is given. So I have to go for sin B as well as cos B. So tan B is 5 by 12. Okay. Then if you take the triangle here, it is angle B, it is right triangle. Okay. So here as it is tan 5 times and 12 times, so automatically AC will be 30. AB will be 13 if you use the concept of Pythagoras. Therefore, you can say sin B is 5 upon 13, cos B is 12 upon 13. Therefore, what do you need now? Cos of A plus B. What is cos of A plus B is given as cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. We must be little careful here. Cos of A plus B expansion is cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. Cos A, cos B, what is cos A? 3 by 5. Cos B, 12 by 13. Minus sin A, 4 by 5. Sin B, 5 by 13. That is otherwise, both denominators are same 65. So simply subtract the numerators. Numerator is here 36, here it is 20. 36 minus 20, that is nothing but 16 by 65. So what is the answer for cos of A plus B? 16 by 65. 16 by 65 is nothing but fourth option for us. Okay. So that is the end of this assignment. Thank you. Have a good day.